Welcome one, welcome all, mayhem does thou await, holy hell baby, it's beautiful, it's bliss, it's super crazy as it always be. Welcome one, welcome all to Mellow and Vibe. Yeah, we like it mellow, we like it vibe, mellow and vibe. Epicsode 83, rocking it well with part 2 of Veriant Blissful Mayhem. What the hell are we talking about? You'll find out. This is part 2 of Veriant Mayhem. I am, of course, your Mellow and Vibe host. I am Oscar Reedlin. It is an honour, a pleasure and a privilege to be with you because mayhem does thou wait for each and every one of you. So before on Epicsode 82, we were chatting about variants, creations, and I don't mean those times of variants, or maybe I do. But what I mean is you take some of the greatest creations, you take Titanic, you take Avatar, you take King Kong, you take Lord of the Rings, you take The Hobbit, you take Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, you take Hacksaw Ridge, you take those beautifully crafted creations, you take any Studio Ghibli movie, and they are masterpieces. Truly, they are masterpieces, and you cannot doubt that. Perhaps Dunkirk, perhaps Saving Private Ryan, perhaps Pure and True. Ho, 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 Thunderbolt, whoa! Because any and all of the James Bonds are beautiful and bliss. Yes, please. I could go on and on and on because there are so many masterpieces. I could say a few by one true. I could say Kill Bill. I could say Django Unchained, I could say Pulp Fiction, I could say Reservoir Dogs. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. They are beauty and they are bliss. But what I mean is you take those beautifully crafted creations, you take those historical creations that will forever live on in history. Creations exactly like that because you know, I know, we all know, even the newly formed souls, they know. They've not been on this earth long, or maybe they've been on this earth a few years. Still not long, but they know the truth. Pure, because it sings loud and proud for all to hear. Now, you know the people that have crafted and created, and there's a section I have not yet spoke of because to each and every one of you movie lovers, movie believers that feel, that hold these beauties within your heart, you will stand tall and you will sing, you will say Scarface, you will say The Godfather, you will speak them true because they are legendary. Truly, they are legendary and they are masterpieces. Of course they are. So they will live on. And you know the crafters, you know the creators that have given them life. You know Hayao Miyazaki, you know Quentin Tarantino, you know James Cameron, you know them all. Martin Scorsese, Al Pacino, the legend of... You know them all. You know them all. Peter Jackson as well. Let's not forget that legend, shall we? Whoa! You know them. That is their craft. That is their creation. That is what they have chosen to gift life to. Now, what if we just take those same creators, those same legends, and perhaps give Martin Scorsese a Ghibli movie? Let's say we take Martin Scorsese's Spirited Away, or perhaps we say, here you go, Mr. Quentin Tarantino. Whoa! Here's Spirited Away. Let's see your version of it. Or maybe, maybe Martin Scorsese's version of Kill Bill, or James Cameron's version of Reservoir Dogs, or Pulp Fiction, That's what I speak of when I mention variants. I mean, you take these masterpieces, you take these works of art that exist, that will forever exist in cinema history and live strong within our hearts. Not just the crafters, not just the creators, it is the performers, the gifters of life that emanate that power into this realm. They spread it out, they rock it wild, and the song sings proud. Now, I would like to see that. I think that would be beautiful. That would be bliss if every form of movies, perhaps, and I know you're probably thinking, yeah, this wouldn't work out. There'd probably be some that would be terrible and they'd be not worth watching and it'd be a waste of time and effort. But you don't know. I mean, would no one like to see Hayao Miyazaki's version of The Godfather? Would that not be interesting? From the mind and creative aspect of Hayao Miyazaki comes a true classic, risen and gifted life once again, coming this summer to a cinema near you. Hayao Miyazaki reimagines, rethinks, and crafts The Godfather. Whoa! How would you feel if you were sat in the cinema and you saw a bit of that? Or something along the lines of, you know him. He's beastly, he's demonic, he's wild, he's crazy. Wait a minute, I've just had another idea. Whoa! Thinking King Kong. That's what I was thinking, but who would have directed it? Who would have crafted it? What I've just thought is, I would love to see this. This would be beautiful. And you're probably thinking, no, it wouldn't, because it would absolutely annihilate. No, not for me. I mean, I don't know how you would feel, but if you were in the cinema, watching, chilling, mellow and vibing, one moment, drink in hand, cheers. I do love my potions. Epically delicious. Drink in hand, and of course, I need to put this down because I need to elevate the performance. But you were sat in your seat, just chilling, mellow and vibing, and you were just watching the trailers, and then all of a sudden, a certain trailer came on. A Veriant trailer came on. But at first, you didn't realise it was a Veriant trailer because you didn't know until you know. So it starts playing. The voice starts speaking. Everything slowly unfolds. The tension builds. And the voice says to you, once again, the adventure awakens. Once again, they come together. Once again, the fellowship of the ring lives. Coming to a theatre near you, Lord of the Rings, Quentin Tarantino's Lord of the Rings. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah? Because I would love to see that. You could call me Victor Frankenstein, because I might just be crafting and creating some wildness here. But that is what I mean. What is my Medusa hair doing? We don't know. I don't know. Does it know? Whoa! But that's what I mean by variant creations, variant reimaginations of the beauty of the work of art. Now, I would love that. I truly would. I mean, can you imagine, you know, a Hayao Miyazaki? Well, I think there is, because there's the Animatrix. It's not by Hayao Miyazaki, but it is anime crafted, and it has the variant form. The Animatrix has multiple different stories that dig deeper into the realm of the Matrix, and they are crafted by each different creator. That is what I mean. You do a variant of an original piece of artwork, like The Godfather, like The Avatar, like The Titanic, like Kill Bill, like Django Unchained, whatever it be. You take these, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, you take these works of art, you take these masterpieces, and you either do your version, your variant, your things, your thoughts, your reimagines of the original. Never tainting, never destroying the original. The original always lives strong. The original is always honoured and respected, because that is how it should be, right? That is what I mean when I speak of variance. Oh, you do more. You dig deeper. You expand the universe. You continue the realm. So you take an original piece of artwork, an original creation that lives strong to its creator. You honour them, you respect them, and you let their legacy live on. What I mean is, perhaps maybe Kill Bill has a volume 3, or perhaps again Titan. Oh, well, there is the Titanic 2. I think there's a few Titanic 2s, so maybe that one. Maybe you could. Maybe there's more to go rock wild with King Kong. You continue that story. Maybe. I mean, there are different forms, different variants, different aspects of King Kong. Skull Island, pure and true. And of course, we've got the king, or should we say, the god of all monsters, Godzilla! Whoa! Indeed we have, and it is beautiful, and it is bliss. I just mean, it'd be beautiful. I mean, I didn't mention another great, which would be beautiful, absolutely beautiful to see performed by, Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, James Cameron, Hayao Miyazaki. That would be amazing. Whoa! I would love to see, or perhaps because we've got him there and he's done a lot of legendary works of art I have yet to mention. I am so sorry. We've got a Christopher Nolan film. What about that? The Nolan trilogy of The Dark Knight. Quentin Tarantino, Batman. I'd like to see that. I truly would. But what if perhaps Christopher Nolan directed the Harry Potter franchise? A Christopher Nolan Harry Potter franchise. Because I know Christopher Nolan is quite wow in your face. Quite wow in your face. I mean, that would have been beautiful, right? That would have been absolutely fantastic. Or we could think switch on over because I would have loved to see this. I would have loved for this to be a thing. The legend lives on. If we take the legend, the granddaddy of horror, if you want to call that, Wes Craven, and get Wes Craven to do his version of Harry Potter. Wes Craven's Harry Potter and the Demented Souls. Think about it. Truly think about it. Variants. Endless possibilities. That is why I love the variants. That is why I love it. I mean, if Wes Craven was to, the legend lives on, take on a Batman, we could have done nightmarish, demonic style Batman, and we could have had twisted, freaky, non-stop, no filtered Joker. Now that would have been interesting. Because Wes Craven brought Ghostface to life, and Ghostface was a bit... But can you imagine Wes Craven bringing the Joker? Bringing the Joker to life! Nightmare fuel. And I, for one, would have loved to see that. Oh, I would. I truly would. There you go. Variants upon variants. Endless possibilities. Now, what I want you to do, if you truly wish, is speak it loud, speak it proud. Let your voice be heard and leave your thoughts, feelings and opinions, your desires and your creations down below, because I want to know what variants of crafts and creations, what variants of works of art would you love to see, and who would you love to craft them, or would you like a work of art to be uplifted, risen to infinity and beyond, and the story continued, the story flows on, the legend never dies. Never keep it living on, baby! This has been Mellow and Vibe Alive, Epicsode 83. I have been your host, Oscar Riedlin. It has been my honour, my pleasure, and my privilege to join you here yet again. Rock it wild, do your thing, baby! Yeah! And of course, remember, keep it mellow and vibe. Yeah!